Welcome back, everybody, to the Charlotte Hornets MyLeague here on NBA 2K20. As you can see, our Hornets are in the NBA Finals, finally, for the first time in franchise history. We're coming off the Eastern Conference Finals. We beat the Boston Celtics in 5 games. Most of the games were pretty close for the most part. We were able to pull away in most of them, and that's how we got here. The opponent is going to be the New Orleans Pelicans. They beat the Houston Rockets in 6 games. Unfortunately, the sim that I had, once we beat the Celtics and advanced to the finals, the Pelicans were up 3-1. Then the Pelicans ended up winning in 6, but that part didn't save, so I just had to force win for the Pelicans. So instead of them winning in 6, now they win in 5. But point remains, the Hornets will be facing off against the New Orleans Pelicans in the finals. The two newest teams in the NBA, they both rebranded pretty early into the 2010s, and here we are a decade later, and they're facing off in the finals. Hornets led by their big 3, of course, Donovan Mitchell, Anthony Edwards, and Bradley Beal. The top 3 scorers on the team, the top 3 players on the team entirely, also having guys like Miles Bridges, Jonathan Kuminga, Mo Bamba stepping up as well. And then looking at the Pelicans, this is a very, very good basketball team with a lot of young players who are really come together and built a phenomenal roster. Led by the star forward Zion Williamson, the number 1 overall pick a few years ago. Zion has not been a disappointment. When he has been healthy, he has been special. In the postseason, averaging 26 and 9 on ridiculously good efficiency, about 60% from the field, over 40% from 3. Zion's progression has been interesting in this series. In the first 2 seasons, I don't think he played a combined total of 82 games, so that's under 50%. This year he was mostly healthy, he was very good, and then in the playoffs he's been awesome as well. The Pelicans also have guys like James Wiseman, Jalen Johnson, Brandon Ingram, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Lonzo Ball, Jackson Hayes, Josh Green, Drew Holiday, so a ton of young talented players, and then you got the veteran in Drew Holiday. This is going to be a very, very tough matchup for our Hornets, but I think this team is capable of getting by a talented Pelican squad. We were able to take down Trae Young and the Hawks. We were able to take down the number 1 seeded Knicks, and then we didn't have too much of a problem with the 2 seeded Boston Celtics. Welcome, everybody, to the Smoothie King Center here as tip-off for Game 1 of the NBA Finals is now officially underway, and the Charlotte Hornets will be facing off against the New Orleans Pelicans, 2 teams who were not expected to really contend for anything this year, find themselves here in the finals, where one of them, once this series ends, will be crowned champs. Looking at the starting lineups for the Pelicans, Lonzo Ball, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Jalen Johnson, Zion Williamson, and James Wiseman. For the Hornets, 6'3", 207 in his 10th year out of Florida, Bradley Beal. At the other guard position, 6'5", 225 out of Georgia in his 2nd season, Anthony Edwards. At small forward, 6'1", 215 in his 5th season out of Louisville, Donovan Mitchell. At the power forward position, 6'8", 210, the rookie out of Duke, Jonathan Kuminga. And at center, 7', 231 in his 4th year out of Texas, Mo Bamba. So let's go early first quarter. Jalen Johnson with the quick bucket. Pelicans on the board first. Edwards now connects with Bradley Beal, the veteran. He will get the 3 ball to fall, and now the Charlotte Hornets are up. 3-2 is your score. Here's Zion Williamson, top of the key. Gonna find Jalen Johnson, the rookie. Johnson on the drive inside. He will get the layup to falls. It's now 6-3. There's Zion Williamson with the dunk. And the Pelicans are up by 5 now. Nickeil Alexander-Walker on the drive. Hand in his face from Beal, no good. Wiseman with the board over to Zion. Pump fake, gets the layup to fall. And the Pelicans are hot early. Jalen Johnson now to the corner. James Wiseman with the mid-ranger. Danger. It is good. Pelicans up by 7. Their defense has been phenomenal so far. Jalen Johnson gets the layup, now 14-7. Here is Zion with it, guarded by Kuminga, going to connect with Lonzo Ball, the playmaking point guard. Lonzo, nice pass to Zion, who gets it to Jalen Johnson. Johnson loses it. Bradley Beal steals it like a robber in crime. Here comes Jonathan Kuminga going upstairs where Grandma hides the cookies. That's what the Hornets need to gain some momentum. Here's Edwards now denied. Not in my house, says James Wiseman, the second-year center out of Memphis. As Lonzo gets it to Wiseman, trying to post inside on Bamba. No good, gets his own board, and will get the layup to fall. We're a good two-thirds into this quarter. Hornets are barely in the double figures. Nice bucket for the Pelicans as it's now 11-20. Bradley Beal with the and one. He posters Jackson Hayes. Charlotte trying to claw their way back into this one. Here's Josh Green for three. That's not going to help. Pelicans up by 10 with about a minute 20 to go in the first. There's Bradley Beal with the layup. Now 23-15. Miles Bridges, step back for three. He got it. Miles Bridges with the nice shot as it's now 20-26, and we are in the second quarter. Serge Ibaka on the inbound over to Bradley Beal. Beal has been the best scorer so far for Charlotte. He gets it inside for Ibaka, who's denied by the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes makes the play. Hornets get it back. Miles Bridges contested three. Brandon Ingram all in up on his face, but Bridges does get the shot to go. Here's Josh Green now. The layup will fall as it is 23-30. Here is Ingram. Going to try to drive by Miles Bridges, and he will get it. Ingram, one of the many former Duke players on this roster, getting the layup. 25-36 now. Bridges with a mid-ranger, no good, but Bruno Fernando is there with the rebound and the putback. 27-36. Jalen Johnson with it. Johnson on the drive has a hand in his face from from Bridges, but we'll get the contested mid-range to fall. 29-38 now. Excellent backdoor pass from Zion over to Nickeil Alexander-Walker for the layup. 29-40. Here is Serge Ibaka with it. Ibaka got to pass it out to Anthony Edwards. Green, Bean, Machine. Edwards gets the 32-40 now. There's Zion, the high flyer, getting the dunk. And the Pelicans are up by 11 late in the first half. Anthony Edwards trying to join the fun. He misses the layup. Story of the game so far. The Hornets are really having trouble driving inside. James Wiseman has been a force all night so far. Here is Alexander Walker over to Zion. Pump fakes. Fernando gets the layup to go in. 32-45. Here's Jalen Johnson. Going to go from the mid-range. Green, Bean, Machine. Pelicans up by 15. Now 13. Johnson. Step back. Splash. Jalen Johnson really heating up here. And the rookie has definitely been the Pelicans' best player up to this point. New Orleans up by 16 now as Bradley Beal. Pump fake inside for Jonathan Kuminga. Drives by Williamson and slams it home. Excellent dunk from Jonathan Kuminga. So now here nearing the end of the first half, Pelicans up by 13. Beal, step back three, got it. Beats the buzzer, and the Hornets will make it a little bit closer going into the locker rooms. But right now, the Pelicans have the upper hand. It's been a back-and-forth battle between Bradley Beal and Jalen Johnson. Both of them have been playing very well. Beal with 14 points, Johnson with 16. He does not have 16 assists, though. That graphic is messed up. Speaking of Jalen Johnson, he's going to open up the second half with a reverse layup. 41-53. Beal with the layup. You got James Wiseman flopping there. Donovan Mitchell now, he's been quiet. Gets the corner, three to fall. And it is a 5-point game. Hornets trying to make a comeback. Lonzo with it now. Going to pass it out for Wiseman. He has the open mid-range shot, and it's good. 48-55 now. Here's Bradley Beal. The real deal with the one-handed slam. Lonzo now trying to get in on the fun. He's going two hands for elevation. 52-59 now. Mitchell tightly guarded by Alonzo Ball. Inside for Bradley Beal. Tough layup, no good. Rebounded by Bamba. Back to Beal. The tough layup this time does fall. 52-59. Kuminga now. Step back. Three ball is good. Charlotte down by 6. Zion inside for Wiseman. He gets the dunk. 57-63 now. Here's Donovan Mitchell. The priest has entered the church because he is baptizing kids. Look at that poster once again. Donovan Mitchell getting up there. So now it's a 4-point game. Serge Ibaka nearly loses it. Gets it back. Here's Beal. Step back. Long two. And it's good. Hornets will cut the lead in half. Now once again a 4-point game. Bradley Beal trying to drive inside. He's going to get it to Miles Bridges. Deep three. You might as well call him Kim Jong-un because he's launching nukes. Charlotte now up 66-65. Here is Josh Green trying to have some fun on Beal. He will get the floater to go in. Pelicans back up by 1. Now into the fourth quarter, 67-66. Here is Bridges going to get it to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell with the pump fake trying to drive by Ingram. His layup is off the mark. Fernando puts it back. Charlotte back up by 1. 68-67. Here's a wide open Nickeil Alexander-Walker. More wide open than McDonald's drive-thru at 5 o'clock in the morning. 68-70. Mitchell going to try to answer back, and he does. Donovan Mitchell gets the 3 to go in. Now 73-71. Zion with it. Double team connects with Jackson Hayes. Pump fake. Hayes gets the floater, and it's good. A loose ball foul on Zion, but the bucket stands, and the game is tied. 73 all. Here it comes Lonzo for the lead. He got it. Lonzo and the Pelicans up by 2 with 5 minutes left to play. Here is Bradley Beal now with it. Going to get it to Anthony Edwards for 3. It's good. Charlotte, actually that's a long 2, and Charlotte will tie it at 75. Pelicans have it on the inbound as Johnson will get it to NAW. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. No good, but James Wiseman with the nasty throwdown. Pelicans up by 1. 75-77. Bradley Beal loses it. Jalen Johnson with the steal, and the Hornet defenders can only watch as Johnson slams it. Pelicans up by 4 with under 4 to play. Here's Lonzo with it. He got Mo Bamba going flying over to Zion. The layup is good. Pelicans now up by 6 with about 3.5 to go. Here's Jalen Johnson. No good. Kuminga with the board. Hornets on the fast break. They need a bucket. Here comes Anthony Edwards with the two-handed powerful dunk. 77-81. 3 minutes left to go. Lonzo with it. Spin move over to Zion for the mid-range. It's good. Pelicans up by 6. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Misses the easy dunk. You can't miss that. Down by 6 in Game 1 of the NBA Finals with 2.5 minutes to go. Alexander-Walker misses the 3. Zion with the board. Back to Alexander-Walker, who chucks up a prayer, and it goes in. 77-86. Hornets now have their backs against the wall, and they lose it. Charlotte starting to lose their focus. Lonzo with the layup. Pelicans up by 11 with about 2 minutes to go. 77-88. Inside for Wiseman. Tough layup is good. And at this point, the Pelicans have this game locked. Devontae Graham going to dribble out the clock, but it's not enough. The New Orleans Pelicans will win Game 1 of the NBA Finals 99-81. Not the way Charlotte wanted to start the finals off. Losing by 18. Obviously, this game was a lot closer than the score suggested. Really, up until the final 2 minutes, the game was, I would say, within 5 to 7 points. The offense just did not play well for the Hornets. I mean, we couldn't drive inside to save our lives. Jalen Johnson with 24 points. James Wiseman with 17 and 17. He was a dominant force for the Pelicans. Bradley Beal with 26. He was outstanding, but nobody else really played well for us. Donovan Mitchell, 12 points. Anthony Mitchell, 11. Not enough. Jonathan Kuminga, 9 and 6. Mo Bamba scored 2, and that was in garbage time with like a minute to go. So that doesn't even really count. So offensively, not the start we really wanted, but it's only one game. We still have anywhere from 3 to 6 to go, and it's going to be an uphill battle, but I think this team has the talent to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next episode will be games 2 and 3. So get prepared for that. Have a good one. Peace out.